right, so now that we have broke down what's going on with PBC and Amazon Prime and TKO Boxing, if you haven't seen the video, go ahead and watch that so you go ahead and catch up. We can now talk about the interesting position that leaves PBC in. So with these deals that they have and Premier Boxing Champions, they had a multi-year deal. So whatever deal that they sign, these deals either go for, I would say 2, 3, 4, 5. It really doesn't go no more than that. But Premier had a multi-year deal with Amazon Prime. So that could mean if, let's say, since they probably was doing the trial run, testing it out, I don't think they'll put their hands or put their head over their hands anything bigger than that. I think that they probably struck a 2-year deal, and if that's the case, if they struck a 2-year deal and they're already halfway through, since it's almost been 2 years, that means PBC has less than a year to find or secure some broadcasting or some type of funding for their fighters and to air their fights, or they will be gone in less than a year. Now, if the multi-yearly deal was for more than 2 years, let's say it was 3 or something like that, I would say PBC has about a year and a few months before they disappear, unless they can secure some other streaming service and some other revenue for Premier Boxing Champions. If they can't do that, then they're completely gone. Now, this is the interesting thing about it. If they choose to still keep their hat in this game and they still want to do boxing, this is the interesting thing. They're going to have to put on a display that's going to help secure whatever future monies that they're trying to secure for their fighters and their company. They're going to have to put on a display of what they can do and what it's worth. Basically, they're going to have to sell the house. So meaning they're going to have to put new windows on it, cut the lawn, all that stuff. So they're going to have to display what a person might want to buy and the reason why they would want to buy it or do business or sign another multi-yearly deal with PBC. If they do not, they vanquish. So that's the interesting thing about it. So meaning whatever they got to throw their best hand out. And they probably have to still have a little something left over to do something if they secure a deal. But one thing's for sure, they're not going to be able to secure a deal displaying what they have already displayed. So they're going to have to really show this power. And this is the thing about PBC. They never got a chance to flex the true power that they really had. That's the sad part. They didn't get to flex a muscle, but they had all the muscle in the world, but never really got the grandstand ever. Like, when you think about it, it's a tragedy. With all the power, they had all the cards. Al Haymon had it all and didn't flex one bicep, not one time. I mean, he could have went down as one of the best that did it, but they didn't do it. But now, if you still want to do this, which, you don't know, because, rumors been floating around for a while that, Al Haymon is not doing too well and that he's sick. So who knows who's running the company or looking after the company or making any decisions. So, but if they don't bust a move, they could be gone in less than a year or a little bit over a year. And then that'll be the end of PBC. With that being said, what happens to all those fighters? Where do they go now? I mean, they weren't active no way, but if they gonna try to get some money, this is the time to get it in. If they got something to show, they got something that they can stunt on with the boxing world, they better pull it out, because this is going to be their last chance, and they'll be winging it You know what I'm saying? By the hair on their chin, they'll be just barely winging it if they could do it. But if not, it's all over with. And it would have been an embarrassing run to have that much power and leverage and pull and fighters all in your possession. And basically, by not playing your hand with it, it still fell out of your hands. Crazy. Anyways, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Van, I'm out.